Merry Christmas, everyone. Today we're going to do a Christmas pick a card, and we're going to pick 3 charms from the Christmas tree. So if you have charm number 1, it's the pink card. So you have pile number 1. Pile number 2 is Betty Boop Boopy Doo. And pile number 3, where's number 3? Let's have a looky and see. Ah, it's the Gingerbread Man. So pick 1, 2 or 3 and that will be your card message for today. See you in your Hello, pile number 1. You picked the pink car. I think that's the one I would have picked. And I've shuffled and pulled some cards off screen for you, and we're just going to go through the cards and see what messages they have for us. So let's see. So we start off with this one, the wildflower. Are you a wild heart? A wild heart is a highly sensitive person, but who is also quite feisty and is here to challenge authority, challenge the status quo, wants to be wild and free. Now there's something here about you're feeling out of balance. So I don't know if you put yourself in a box and you've shrunk and you've become really small. I think that's probably the case here, because she's tiny in comparison to all these really big flowers, isn't she? Teeny tiny. But also I was saying, if you'd gone the other way and you'd gone too wild, can you actually ever be too wild? I think not. Who gets to say how wild you are in this lifetime? That's up to you. But in order to come back into balance, you need to expand your energy. Like, you've shrunk to fit into a box, or maybe into a role, or maybe someone's told you what you are. But you're out of alignment. Your energy's out of alignment with who you are. When we're out of alignment, a really good thing to journal on is what matters to me, what brings me joy. Oh, look at this next card. Let's put those 2 down. Gratitude. Look at her. She's putting her hand on her heart. What do I love about my life? Oh my God, I didn't even make that connection. Yes. So when we're out of balance, life's become serious, mundane, stuck in a cycle, in a routine, and it's time to reconnect with your heart. Also, I'm thinking reconnect with nature. She's out in the wild nature. We come from nature, that's who we are, isn't it? So remember what you love about your life and what brings you joy. That's lovely, isn't it? Just drawn to those 3 little houses along there with the numbers 19, 20, 21. I don't know if those dates are going to be significant for you in December. The 19th, the 20th or the 21st. Or maybe that's a birthday for someone. Or the birthday of someone that's passed over. But there's some significance there. And especially on the 21st. The 21st is the solstice, isn't it? It's the solstice, the date of the solstice. Do you know what? I gave up smoking on the solstice many years ago. I think it's probably about 10 now. I wasn't into spiritual stuff, or into the woo, as one of my clients says. And I went to the forest with my Reiki master. She was really into the woo. And we lit candles and we chanted and danced about the trees. And she said stuff to the trees and had to hug the trees. In my head, it was just me and her, and in my head I was thinking, God, if anyone could see me now, I'd think I was absolutely nuts. You can go back to the forest. Back to the forest. And, oh look, the children are around the tree as well. And I did it all. And then I woke up the next day. But at the time I was thinking, God, this is bloody mad. What are we doing here? I feel really silly. I felt very self-conscious. And I didn't even set the intention to stop smoking, but I woke up the next day and I'd gone to bed without a packet of cigarettes in my handbag, which was virtually unheard of. And I woke up and obviously I couldn't smoke. And so I just didn't smoke for the day. And then I woke up the next day and didn't smoke. And it just went on like that. And I tried to give up before, many times before, and I couldn't. So, yes, something... Maybe it's something that brings you joy in your life, but isn't actually very good for you. Maybe that's what's setting you out of balance. You're using things that you think bring you joy, but actually they're no good for you. No good for you. And what you actually need is this card. Is to rest. Is to completely rest. Go into the void. I think many people fear going into the void because we go in there alone and it can feel very dark. But we're spiraling in to meet ourselves, to meet our true nature, to meet our true spirit. But people avoid this like the plague because they feel like they're going to sink into some deep, dark depression, never to return again. Well, you might need to go into that space to come out of it and find your true nature. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of yourself, because what you're going to find in there is you, is the spirit of who you really are. I think what you must do is if you go into this is deep rest, really. I'm not talking about having an early night or watching your favourite film on the sofa, although I hope you get to do that over the Christmas break. This is about healing, and this is deep rest. It says retreat, rest and pause. It's coming out from the busy world, coming out from all the noise, maybe unplugging from the online world and having some time to yourself so that you can really reflect on your year. The last card is an 11, which is a master number. It actually is the 11th today, I do believe, is it? It is Monday, the 11th of December as I'm recording this. And tomorrow is the new moon in Sagittarius. The Sagittarius energy is all about telling the truth to yourself. Now here we've got whips. This is the card of punishment, I do believe. And I'm thinking that actually perhaps you deprive yourself of rest. That you punish yourself, that you keep yourself working, that you keep yourself busy. And that's why you're out of balance. This is a form of self-punishment. I always think the things that we do, like, imagine you've got a small child in front of you. Would you work a small child? Would you work their fingers to the bone? Would you deprive them of rest and sleep? Would you deprive them of the things that they love? But there she is, your inner child. She's there. She's even got red hair. You wouldn't, would you? That would be really cruel. So be kinder to yourself. Focus on the things that you love. Have a rest. Stop being mean to yourself. Can you be kinder to yourself? That's your reading, pile number 1. I hope that resonates with you. If it does, what can you put me in the emoji? I put a tree. Put a tree emoji in the bottom, or just write down that you're pile number 1 in the comments below, so I can see which piles that you've all picked, because that will show me like where my audience is energetically aligned, which is always quite helpful. Yeah. Let me know if that resonates with you. Thank you. I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas. See you again soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. You chose Betty Boop Boopy Doo as your Christmas bauble. Is that what we're calling them? So I have shuffled and pulled some cards offline for you. And this is a very interesting reading. It's completely different energy to pile 1. So let me talk you through it. The first card we get is the card of home, but it's upside down. So maybe you're not feeling settled in yourself or even where you're living, but I think this is more about home because there's hearts here. I feel this is more about coming home to yourself. So maybe you're not feeling very settled in yourself. You're feeling restless. Maybe you're feeling stuck or trapped. Maybe you're not feeling connected to your feelings. You're feeling numbed out and frozen from your feelings. When we don't feel at home in our own bodies, we can feel left out in the cold, misunderstood, alone. And there is a real sense of loneliness here. Let me pull this other card. Oh, Mo's coming a bit closer. Mo, do you want to come up and say hello to everybody? Look, I think Mo, what, number 2, Mo's feeling like you're alone. He wants to say hi. Come here. Come and say hi to the people. Say hi, everyone. Say hello. Say, I love you. I'm sending you lots of Christmas love. Is that nice? Oh, you want to get down now? You don't like that, do you? Come here. Ooh, ooh. Hello, Doddy. Hello. Love you. Right, put you down, put you down, put you down. He's like, put me down. Put me down. Oh, he's wheezing now. That's his way of letting me know that he doesn't like that. I'm sorry, Pickle. I just wanted to give you a cuddle. Ooh. Maybe you're feeling like you can't breathe. You're feeling trapped. Are you feeling smothered by somebody? Somebody's smothering you. Maybe you want to be alone. Perhaps you want some time to yourself. The next card is Kindred. Now, this is about kindred spirits. So this is about people coming into your life that are supposed to cross your path. And on the bottom here, underneath this block of flats, is follow your heart. And there's hearts on here. So I feel like maybe you're not listening to yourself. Your spirit is trying to tell you something, or people are coming into your life to tell you something, or show you something, or teach you something, but you can't hear them. Maybe because you're just focusing, you're in survival mode, like you're trying to breathe, you're just focusing on one day at a time. There is a little bird here in a cage who, well, the cage door's open, but he's still staying in the cage. Is it time to fly the nest? Is it time to leave somewhere? Are you around somewhere or someone or something that doesn't feel good, and you're not, it's not in alignment with your values, and you're not following your heart? Because there's somewhere that you can be that is way more abundant than where you are now, but it requires you to leave this situation, is what I'm getting. Whether that's a home that you share with someone, a relationship, a job that you've outgrown, or it is about moving home, literally. But if you do that, the rewards are great. Blessings and thanks, abundant universe. The universe wants you to have this abundance, but it's on the other side of this. You've got to be like that little bird. You've got to fly free, and that's going to take a bit of courage. And the card that goes with this one is the leadership card, but it's upside down. So it's almost like you need to take control of your own life. It says, answer the call. So the universe is calling you, is saying, come on, there's all this over here for you, but you're trapped and stuck here upside down. Maybe you are going to lead something, or you've been asked to lead something, or you're doubting your ability as a leader. But I do feel this is more about becoming the leader, becoming the queen, becoming in charge of your own life. And that's right, because an ambulance has just gone by. And the call is going to get louder and louder. So if you don't heed the call, it's going to get louder and louder. Yeah, the other two cards we've got here are the garden and the stars. Like, reach for the stars, like limitless possibilities. Think big, think bigger. Something bigger is on the way. And the garden is about communities. It's a new group of people. So maybe you are feeling lonely and you need to make some new friends, or maybe you're around people that you don't feel seen, or you don't click with anymore, or you've outgrown them. And it's time to find a new group of friends. And maybe you think these relationships, this relationship or these relationships are kindred, like they are soulmates. Sometimes people can be soulmates, but it doesn't mean that we end up spending our whole lives with them. Sometimes people come into our lives to teach us lessons. There's healing in this. The star card in the tarot is healing. In this situation, there's healing, but it requires you to become the leader of your own life and answer the call. It requires you to take a leap of faith, to be that little bird and leave that cage. But birds have got wings and they know how to fly, and you know how to fly as well. And on the other side of that is a whole new community, a whole new group of people waiting for you. This is about people. Yeah. So that is your reading number 2. I hope that resonates with you. If it does, drop me a little birdie or a star in the comments below, or even a heart if you'd like to, or a house. Or you can just write pile number 2 if you'd rather, because it's good for me to know who resonates with what reading, because I can see where everyone's at. And I'm wishing you a really wonderful Christmas. When I was first estranged from my family, I spent my first Christmas on my own. Home alone I was. Home alone. And I loved it. Because every other Christmas I'd had up until that point was really overwhelming. It was really busy. There were lots of people. There was loads of food. There was everything in excess, which obviously you'd be really grateful for. There was a huge abundance and I was grateful for it, but actually it isn't what my nervous system needed. My nervous system needed a different type of Christmas, a different type of energy. Don't be scared of being alone. So there's so much healing and clarity that can come from spending time on your own. All right, pile number 2. Merry Christmas, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You chose the Gingerbread Man. And this is your reading for today. So I've shuffled and pulled some cards off camera, and I'm going to share them with you now and see if we can get any messages for you today. So this is the card of serendipity, but this is a funfair. This card is telling me that it's time for you to let go and have some fun at Christmas time, which we all like to do, don't we? But it really wants you to let your hair down. I feel like your energy has been really kind of locked up and put in a box. And I can see this person here. Sorry, Mo's snoring in the background. Can you hear him? He's having a little sleep. He made an appearance, guest appearance in pile number 2. He's fallen asleep on the job now. Sorry, you've missed the boat. Look, you've been locked up in your tower like Rapunzel. Locked up in your tower and not having any fun. Maybe you've been working too hard. Perhaps you've been focusing your attention on something that's not giving you anything back. Time to have some fun, let your hair down. Time to have a rest, have a nice cup of tea, put your feet up. Well, that could be fun, can't it, if you've been working really hard? It's what you need. It's about taking care of your emotional needs. And, well, are you getting angry about that? Because it's appropriate that you should be angry about that if your life has become serious and there's no fun in it. Of course you're going to be angry because you deserve fun and happiness. You deserve it, and it's coming. It's absolutely coming. Do you trust that it's coming? Do you trust that you are allowed to have fun and good stuff come into your life? Do you trust that the universe has got your back? Do you trust that life is going to provide for you? I mean, this is trust in the context of a relationship, but I think this is probably more about the relationship that you have with yourself. And when you get to the point where you're really angry and frustrated with life, that's a sign that you don't like what's happening and it's time to change. And of course you're going to be angry if you've been like Rapunzel in the tower, stuck up here. Of course you're going to be angry. I don't know why this always reminds me of Buckingham Palace here. Like the gates of Buckingham Palace, the Queen's Palace in London. But maybe this is like Cinderella vibes. Maybe this is like Cinderella, you will go to the ball. Cinderella was like in the scullery, wasn't she, doing all the cleaning? And she had ugly sisters that they stole all the joy. They were allowed to go and have all the fun, and she wasn't. She was stuck at home doing all the cleaning. And then she thought the answer to that was to wait for a bloke to come along and rescue her. The answer to that is to tune into your feelings and feel that anger, that sense of righteous anger that says, hang on a minute, this isn't right, this isn't fair, I want something else. And we know that's coming because here we've got the card of expansion, creation. It's time to create something new, whether that's a new life for yourself, one that does involve more fun. Did you ever used to go on the chairplanes when you were a kid? Do you remember that feeling of freedom when they used to really spin and your chair would kick out and your tummy would flip a bit and you'd actually really feel the excitement inside your body? Amazing. So this is a card of creation. It says expand your expansion in your life. So you've been stuck in your comfort zone and it's time to expand. It's time to expand and explore what's new. Now, I didn't ask the cards what's new, but what came out in the other deck, and I could pull some more cards actually, is this is infused with so much good luck and prosperity. Like there's good stuff coming for you. But you need to let yourself out of your tower. You need to let your hair down. You need to let loose. And it's funny today, before I came on camera, because my hair is like, don't look too closely at the back, it's like 3 days of not washing with dry shampoo and a lot of grey hair coming through, and I haven't done anything with it. And I thought, just go on camera and be yourself, Lise. Well, I haven't let my hair down, I've put it up. But do you see what I mean? Just be fuzzy bare hair, be a human, be who you are. You don't have to go on camera and be made up and be polished. So maybe it's about getting messy with life and stop being, so you're not being so perfect. Let's just pull a card around what this expansion is, because I feel like there's some more to come here. Spirit, can you show us what this expansion is that's infused with fortune and good luck and prosperity and abundance? Oh, you're going to have choices. And there's love as well. Do you believe that you've got this? Something around not trusting, not believing that there's love and there's prosperity and there's fun for you. There absolutely is. Drop me a heart in the comments below if you're ready to accept all these lovely gifts from the universe. You have choices. Yeah, maybe you need to start by choosing to leave the tower. Don't be Cinderella. Don't be other people's slaves. Don't clear up after them. You shall go to the ball. You shall go to the ball. Look, that's your ball gown. Some little red number, matching feather in your hair with some rather nice kinky red boots. It's funny, you've got the card of the gingerbread, and red people are notoriously well known for their tempers. Has someone tried to tell you that it's not okay for you to be angry? There really is so much good stuff on the way, so much expansion. Christmas has come early for you. You're going to get all the gifts. Let your hair down, let yourself go. Don't feel like you've got to contain your energy and edit yourself and think about what you say. Just be you. Just be you, okay? That's your reading pile number 3. Thanks for being here. To let me know that you've enjoyed the reading, yeah, put a red love heart in the comments below, or even a 4-leaf clover if you're going to accept some of these gifts from the universe. If you like to do creative activities, let me know what you like to do for fun. What do you like to do for fun? Fun means different things to different people, doesn't it? Anyway, pile number 3, I'm wishing you a very, very happy Christmas, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.